Hi dear students, how are you? Welcome to our channel Mr. Chemistry. Today we are going to discuss chemical reactions and equations from grade 10. And in this chemical reactions and equations we are going to learn how to write chemical equation and how to balance the chemical equation and different types of chemical reactions, and in the different types of chemical reaction we are going to discuss four different types of chemical reactions: chemical combination, chemical decomposition, chemical displacement and chemical double displacement. And along with these things we are going to learn redox reactions and effects of oxidation, that is corrosion and rancidity. And first part of this one, balancing equation. First we will learn how to write the equation, and then we will continue how to balance the equation. And let us see, in your lower classes you already learned cations and anions, how to write formula of compounds with the help of cations and anions. And see here, one more thing, you already learned what is chemical change, what is physical change. Chemical change is nothing but chemical reaction. First we will learn how to write equation and then how to balance the equation. For example, you consider one chemical reaction. Magnesium ribbon burns in presence of oxygen and it gives a white colored ash magnesium oxide. Here magnesium is reacting with oxygen. Magnesium ribbon burning in presence of oxygen means magnesium reacts with oxygen and it forms magnesium oxide. Here which one is reacting? Magnesium is reacting with oxygen, or you can say oxygen reacting with magnesium. Magnesium and oxygen reacting with each other. These two are reactants and they are giving a new product, that is magnesium oxide. Then how to write this reaction in the form of equation? First we will write odd equation and then symbolic representation. Magnesium reacts with oxygen. Magnesium reacts with oxygen. See here, first I am writing what are the things reacting with each other, and product magnesium oxide, magnesium oxide. Magnesium and oxygen reacting with each other. That's why we have to write a plus in between the reactants which react with each other. And a new substance magnesium oxide is formed. To separate reactants and products we are using one arrow mark. Okay? Reactants, they react with each other and they form a new product. Reactants and products are separated by an arrow mark. And symbolic representation of this word equation: magnesium Mg plus oxygen O2 gives magnesium oxide MgO. Okay, and see here, let us check the number of atoms on reactant side and product side. Magnesium atoms are 1 on reactant side, 1 on product side. Magnesium atoms are balanced here. Check the oxygen atoms, here 2 are there but here only 1 is there. To make it 2, we have to write 2 in front of magnesium oxide. After writing 2 in front of magnesium oxide, magnesium atoms becomes 2 and oxygen also becomes 2. Oxygen balanced on both the sides. After writing 2 here, magnesium number changed. Here 2 are there but here 1 is there. To make it 2, we will write 2 in front of Mg. 2 magnesium atoms on reactant side, 2 magnesium atoms on product side. Here 2 oxygen atoms on reactant side, 2 oxygen atoms on product side. It is balanced. And see here, to make it complete, it is a balanced equation. To make it complete, we have to write their physical states. What is the physical state of magnesium? Magnesium is a solid. We have to write S in bracket. Oxygen is a gas. Small g in bracket. Magnesium oxide is a solid, S in bracket. Now it is a complete equation which represents the chemical reaction. Magnesium ribbon burns in presence of oxygen with a dazzling flame and it forms a white ash, nothing but magnesium oxide. And this reaction is represented in the form of Bode equation. Magnesium plus oxygen gives magnesium oxide, and it is represented symbolically by using symbols of elements and formula of compounds. Mg plus O2 gives MgO. After balancing, we will get 2 Mg plus O2 gives 2 MgO. And physical state of magnesium: solid state, oxygen gaseous state, and magnesium oxide it is a solid. And we will discuss one more example. Please note down this one. One more chemical reaction, that is hydrogen gas reacts with oxygen gas and they form water. Water molecules are formed in this reaction. And see here, directly I am writing the symbolic representation of the equation. Hydrogen gas H2 reacts with oxygen O2 and it forms water molecules, that is H2. See here, number of hydrogen atoms on reactant side 2 are there and on product side 2 are there. Hydrogen atoms balanced here. And check the oxygen atoms. Oxygen atoms are 2 on reactant side, 1 on product side. Oxygen atoms are not balanced. To make it 2 on product side, we have to write 2 in front of H2O. Now, oxygen atoms on reactant side 2 and oxygen atoms on product side 2. But after writing 2 in front of H2O, hydrogen atom number changed to 4. 2 into 2, 4. But here 2 are there. To make it 4 on reactant side, we have to write 2 here. Now oxygen atoms are 2 on both sides, hydrogen atoms 4 on both sides. And what is the physical state of hydrogen? Hydrogen is a gas. Reacts with oxygen, a gas. And water is formed, water is a liquid. Okay? Gas in bracket, liquid in bracket represents physical states of the reactants and products. Now it is a complete equation. Okay? And one more example. Nitrogen reacts with hydrogen. Nitrogen reacts with hydrogen and it forms ammonia. Nitrogen reacts with hydrogen and it forms ammonia. This is the Haber's process. Let us check number of atoms of nitrogen on reactant side and product side. Reactant side 2 are there and product side 1 is there. 2, 1. To make it 2, what we have to do? We have to write 2 in front of NH3 and see here 2 nitrogens balanced. Here hydrogens 2 are there, here 2 into 3, 6 are there. 2 into 3, 6, but here 2 are there. To make it 6, when 2 becomes 6, when it is multiplied with 3, we will get 6. That's why we have to write 3 in front of hydrogen. 3 2s are 6, 2 3s are 6. Hydrogens are balanced on both the sides. Nitrogen, 2 nitrogens balanced on both the sides. And see here, physical state of nitrogen. Nitrogen is a gas. Hydrogen is also a gas. And ammonia is liquid. And first it is found in the form of gas. That's why we are representing with the Z here. Z in bracket. Ammonia gas is formed. And see here, if any special things like catalysts are involved in these reactions, we have to mention the special features involved in chemical reactions above the arrow mark or below the arrow mark. Here iron acts as catalyst, that's why we have to write iron on the top of the arrow mark. Okay, iron is catalyst here. What is catalyst? Catalyst is the substance which alters the chemical reaction. The alteration may be increase in chemical reaction or decrease in chemical reaction, but in most of the cases they increase the rate of reaction and they are called a positive catalyst. See here what we have to learn, we have to write the basic equation, we call it as a skeletal equation, and then we have to balance the equation. After that we have to mention physical states of the reactants and products. If any special cases are there, we have to write the special cases on arrow mark or below arrow mark. Let us consider equation showing photosynthesis process. Carbon dioxide reacts with water in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, and it forms carbohydrate glucose C6H12O6 plus oxygen plus water. See here, the process is taking place in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, that's why I am writing special features on arrow mark. Chlorophyll is a green color special substance present in plants. You already studied in your life process lesson. Okay, and see here, this is basic equation. If you balance the equation, here carbon 1 is there, here 6 are there, we will write 6 here, and carbons balanced. And see here, next hydrogens and oxygens are there, and check the hydrogens and oxygen atoms on both the sides, it is not balanced. If you write 12 here and 6 and 6, check this one, 12 2s are 24 hydrogens, 12, 6 2s are 12, 12 plus 12, 24 hydrogens, and here 12 oxygens, here 6 2s are 12 oxygens, 12, 12, 24, here 6 are there, 6 2s are 12, and 6 are there, 6 plus 6 12, 6 2s are 12, total 24 oxygen atoms. See here, it is a balanced complete equation. Is it complete equation? No, we have to show their physical states also. We will write physical states. Physical state of carbon dioxide is, it is a gas, we will write G in bracket, and here water in liquid. And see here, just keep in mind, whenever a liquid water is there on reactant side, then automatically other substance becomes in aqueous state. Means aqueous state in the sense in presence of water. That's why we are changing gas to aqueous state. And here also water is there. Water is there. That's why we will write remaining two substance in aqueous state. Okay, just keep that one in your mind. Whenever there is water on reactant side or product side, we will write remaining substance in aqueous state. And see here, I will write a few more examples here. Please note down this one. We will continue with a few more examples. See here, zinc granules reacts with a dilute hydrochloric acid and it forms zinc chloride ZnCl2 plus hydrogen gas is evolved in this equation, in this reaction. See here, one zinc atom is there on reactant side and one is there on product side, zinc balanced. Hydrogens here, one is there, here two are there, to make it 2, I am writing 2. After writing 2 hydrogens, okay, balanced, 2 chlorines balanced. And see here, zinc is a solid I am writing zinc solid, and dilute hydrochloric acid in the sense it is in aqueous state, and we will get zinc chloride also in aqueous state, and hydrogen is a gas. See here, if any gas is evolved in the product side, we have to show with an upward arrow mark. Upward arrow mark represents gas evolved in the reaction. Okay, that is new point here. We have to show the gas formed in with the help of an upward arrow mark. And we will discuss one more thing. Lead nitrate PbNO3 twice. Lead nitrate reacts with potassium iodide Ki, and it forms potassium nitrate KNO3 plus potassium iodide PbI2. See here, lead atoms on reactant side and product side 1 and 1 balance. You observe here special feature came NO3 twice. This 2 belongs to both nitrogen and oxygen. Okay, 2 into 1 nitrogen, 2 nitrogens, 2 into 3 oxygen atoms, 3 2s are 6 oxygen atoms. Let us check. Nitrogens 2 are there, here 1 is there. To make it 2, I am writing 2 in front of KNO3. See here, 3 2s are 6 oxygens, 2 3s are 6 oxygens balanced. Potassium 1 is there, here 2 are there. I am writing 2 to balance potassium. 2K, 2K, 2I, I2. It is balanced. And here one more important point in this reaction is, here lead iodide is insoluble substance. Insoluble substances are called precipitates, and precipitates are represented with a downward arrow mark. If any gas is formed on product side, we will show with upward arrow mark. If any insoluble precipitate is formed, we will show with a downward arrow mark. And physical state of remaining things: aqueous state, and this is also aqueous state, and here this is also in aqueous state, but it is insoluble substance. In that aqueous state, we are showing with a downward arrow mark. Here new things are bracket thing, in which the number present outside the bracket belongs to both the things present inside the bracket. And one more thing we learned, that is insoluble precipitates are represented with downward arrow mark. Please note down. Here few equations are there on board, and we will start balancing the equations. And see here, first one, when iron reacts with steam, it gives ferrous-ferric oxide and hydrogen gas, and number of iron atoms on reactant side 1, on product side 3 are there. To make it 3, I am writing 3 in front of Fe. 3 Fe, both are balanced on both the sides, and hydrogen here 2 are there, here 2 are there balanced, but here oxygens 4 are there, here only 1 is there. To balance oxygen, I am writing 4 here. Then after writing 4, oxygen balanced, but hydrogen disturbed. 4 2s are 8, here 2 are there. To make it 8, we have to write 4 here. 4 2s are 8 on both the sides. First one is balanced. And next one, CO plus H2 gives CH3OH. CH3OH is methyl alcohol. You will learn about methyl alcohol in carbon and its compounds lesson. 1 carbon balanced, 1 oxygen balanced, but hydrogens not balanced. Here 2 are there, here 3 plus 1 4 are there. To make it 4, write 2 here, then 2 into 2 4 hydrogens, 3 plus 1 4 hydrogens, carbon balanced, oxygen balanced. Next, barium chloride reacts with ammonium sulfate and it gives ammonium chloride and barium sulfate. Barium 1 is there, 1 balanced on both the sides. Chlorine 2 atoms are there here. Here 1 is there. To make it 2, write 2 here. Then 2 chlorines balanced. And here NH4 twice in the sense this 2 belongs to both nitrogen and hydrogen. 2 nitrogens, 4 into 2, 8 hydrogens. 2 nitrogens balanced. Let us check hydrogens. 4 2s are 8 are there, 2 4s are 8. Hydrogens balanced. Sulfur 1, oxygen 4, and it is also balanced. Next, sodium reacts with water. It is a vigorous, violent reaction, highly exothermic. We will discuss about exothermic and endothermic reactions later. Sodium reacts with water and it forms sodium hydroxide and evolves a hydrogen gas. 1 sodium, 2 hydrogens, 3 hydrogens are there. Okay, that's why we will write 2 here, then 2 plus 2 4, and here 2 is there, we will write 2 2s are 4. Hydrogens balanced. After writing 2, oxygen becomes 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2. Oxygens balanced. Sodium hydroxide reacts with hydrochloric acid and it forms sodium chloride, a salt, and water. 1 sodium, 1 oxygen, 1 plus 1, 2 hydrogens are there, 2 hydrogens balanced. 1 chlorine, it is already balanced. Next one, BaCl2, barium chloride plus sodium sulfate gives sodium chloride and barium sulfate. Barium chloride Ba, barium sulfate Ba, 1 in both the sides balanced. 2 chlorines. Here 1 is there, 1 chlorine. To make it 2, I am writing 2 here, 2 chlorines. Next, sodium, 2 sodium are there, here 2. 1 sulfur, 4 oxygens balanced. Here I just focused on balancing equation, not on the physical states and upward arrow mark showing for gases and downward arrow mark for insoluble precipitate. I did not focus on that part. I just focused on balancing equation. Okay, and hope you understood how to write equation using symbols and formulae, and how to balance the equations, and how to write physical states. Okay, and physical states, once again I am giving iron is a solid, steam, here it is in gaseous form, and see here it is a solid, and here it is a gas, and gas is showing with upward arrow mark. Like this we already practiced, and you also practice. If you have any doubt, we will discuss in next class, and we will continue the discussion in next class. And please note down these things and practice all these things. Okay, thank you all of you, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel Mr. Chemistry, and like it, share it. Okay, thank you, bye bye, see you.